This time on Woody's Garage. Hi boy, are you?
Oh crap, what do you got now? Yeah, I am the king garbatologist. I just can't drive by the trash and see something in it and not bring it home. What this thing is a HiBoy electric scooter. They're rated pretty highly. That when I got it, the handlebars were off of it. They detach right here, and it was unplugged. So I just threw it in the back of the truck. I went and saw some friends down the beach, and we pulled it out, and I pushed the button. 1 minute here. Yeah, I started doing that. I said, like, geez, well, there's some hope. Maybe it works. So I thought perhaps it would be worth, it did work from there. There's just no output to the wheels. Actually, it's front wheel drive or anything like that. So I looked at the battery. There's a connection right here, coaxial cable, and it was, I think, about 20 volts or something like that. And these are 48, or is it 64? 48. Regardless, I wasn't getting anything there. I tried to get some juice into it with my battery charger. It was no go, so I said, okay, I'll blow 20 bucks on a charger, which I got directly from HiBoy right there. 20 bucks shipped. I mean, that's not bad. So I figured maybe that would be good. I let it charge. It looked like it was charging just fine, being that the light was red, and after about 4 hours it turned to green. I said, awesome, let's try it. Nothing. Same psychedelic light show. The first thing we'll do is we'll fold down these handlebars. They come apart somehow. Yeah, this thing pulls out, and then this should, pull down like that, which I'll show you in a second. A lot of room to move in here. But that's cool for, like, you put that in the back of the truck just like that. It's kind of neat. I wonder how long the lights will flash. And I assume this is the way you get out the battery. There doesn't seem to be any other way. There's about 3 million screws on the bottom. I got them all out except for these two that are a little bit worn. Kind of a strange place to have screws, because you go over curbs and stuff like that and you just wear off the heads. That one's just spinning. Got that one. Come on out of there. Okay. Maybe this will just, Oh, there she is. Probably about $200 worth of battery. Smells pretty bad, I must say. It smells like that, electrical smell that you're not supposed to smell. Like PCBs or some shit. I'm looking in here. I cannot see because I stared at the eclipse yesterday. But there's 1, 2, 3, probably 4, 5, 6, or maybe it's notched. I got to take these 3 out in here. I want to have a look. Yeah, there didn't seem to be a lot of repairs on YouTube about these things. Maybe I'm the first one. Yeah, because everybody else buys them when they break, they throw them away and buy another one. I've also been thinking about getting an electric bicycle. I sold my Honda 550K the other day. I think it was time. I'm probably gonna put my my Honda 250 back on the road. That's kind of fun. It's lightweight, and I don't know. I'm getting up there in the years, and I don't know. I didn't feel like I was having a good time on the 550. Not that it's a big bike. I've had much bigger bikes. Yeah, my thought is if I can get voltage directly to this battery, then maybe we'll have a different situation. This screws up here in front. Oh, here it is. Lose all the screws. Alright. Gather the screws together. Looks like we have two connections here. One that comes apart, and the other one looks like you're not supposed to take it apart. But you must if you're going to replace the battery. There we go. Let's get a voltmeter on that. Just happen to have one right here. Now, what's this thing supposed to be? 36 volts. I had a Razor scooter that I also found in the trash. Also bought a charger for, but never any batteries. And we got that going, but the battery was always going to be terrible. So I sold it. Look at this. Look at this. 41.8. Now if I try it up at the handlebars, up here, I just put a coaxial cable in and two wires coming out of it. I get like 4 volts. So this battery is actually good. Huh. Okay. Now all this gobbledygook in here. I wonder where the controller is. You know, I'm kind of doing this in a way too so I can learn about electronic vehicles and how they work. So far I haven't learned very much. Like what is this friggin' thing right there? It's got like it's aluminum, it looks kind of like a heat sink. Yeah, that's what stinks. That's what stinks. Look at all the wires that come out of it, and they don't really look like connectors. Or maybe they do. Maybe they're just heat shrinked, you know, so you can't really keep them waterproof. Look at this harness. Well, we got a little extra wire. Let's just put it in a ball. Okay, I posted another note to the HiBoy group. Who knows if they'll delete this one. But I did find a controller on the HiBoy site. It was for the S2. This is the S2 Pro. And there's a note right on it. Don't use it for the wrong one. And so I sent them an email. I haven't heard anything back. But I figured let's take this thing out and look at it. Oh, yeah. You see that? It's like... Oh, it doesn't look... The one they show does not look like this. But I'm wondering if it's just this capacitor. Yeah, it smells like capacitor. But it's like everything is sealed in like this epoxy. But I bet that's it. A website called Zytec.com. China. Which might be the one who makes these things and has a model number and everything. I know you're just dying to see it. Right there. The motor and everything. Huh. So they most likely make them for HiBoy, or it's the same company, who knows. But I mean, what else could it be but that capacitor? It smells like a cooked capacitor. But look at how thick that epoxy shit is that it just sits in. Alright, I'm not sure where I left off last time. But I did look for a controller. They don't seem to be available. And one thing I did, looking at this controller, was I took the two leads out. It looks like they attach directly to the capacitor here. And I decided to see if there was any kind of juice left in that capacitor. Which I don't know if that's a way to troubleshoot it or not. But just to see. Yeah. Let me see if I can get the multimeter over here. I don't know why I have to prove it to you, but... Oh, don't fall over. Please. Let's see, can you see it? Can you see it? Yep, right there. Of course, now I get nothing. Well, when I first hitched it up, and I know that this kind of will kill a capacitance once you hitch up a voltmeter, at least I think it will. It said 5 volts. That's really strange. Yeah, you missed it, but I swear to God I said 5 volts. So, once again, I don't know if this is true, but I think it might mean that the capacitor's okay because it's holding some kind of capacitance. It doesn't look blown out or anything. Hard to see in this cluttered mess. I don't have any screws for the to hold the handlebars on, so I just stuck this zip tie thing through there. And I found this one screw that kind of goes in. Let me destroy my fingers and pull this out. Okay, I did hitch up the brake. When I got it, the brake wasn't hitched up. So this just comes out of here. Oh, everything's a mess here. Wait a second. Okay, slide back in there. And that comes out. Then there was one. How did I do this? There was a, I don't know what you're seeing. I'm not seeing anything either. One connector that I connected before, and I don't know how I did it. Maybe I should just put it back in and see about these connections. Yeah, precarious. I connected one connector. I can't remember where it is. But this light, this front light is about the only thing I haven't gotten going. I don't know. You know, I'm just screwing around. There's no sense of you watching this because I have no idea what I'm doing.
Yeah, we know.
That looks kind of wankered right there. That's the main connection to this board. Huh. I'm going to poke around, see what I find out. Yeah, this was the connection that I put together. It doesn't look bad. But I'm going to look over this mess here. I wonder if I can pull it all out. Alright, I figured I'd let you watch the carnage while I do it. What I got is I got these test leads hitched up to the battery. And I want to see if I can get the light going because this is the only light I haven't seen come on in the system. And I may blow it up this way because it may be stepped down in the circuit someplace, but I'm too curious. I just want to see what happens, so keep your eyes down here. I know it's kind of light in here now, lots of lights on, but see if that light comes on. If I'm just going to jump it right from oh. Oh, yeah, don't do that. Oh boy. Yeah, I keep crossing the leads obviously. And I didn't see any light, did you? And I'm doing it right to the board here because I started prying that off and it didn't seem like it wanted to come off too easy. Ah, jeez. I'll tell you though, something else. As soon as I walked into this room here, I could smell the electrical smell. Like, you know, something in this scooter's just not happy. And I assume it's this. Yeah, I looked up the company that's on the tag here, and, you know, they don't really have a website. It's like, you know, it was like a security risk to even look it up. But, and I wrote off to HiBoy and asked, they had one controller listed on their website. It was for a regular S2, not the S2 Pro. And they said, ask if you're not sure if it fits your bike. I asked them, and I've had absolutely no response. So my guess is, you know, HiBoy does not, they expect you to buy a new one every year. That they don't back up their shit. It's like, you know, you buy it, it dies, throw it in the trash like somebody did. They probably did the same thing that I'm doing right now and just determined it just, you know, there's no fixing this thing. But, you know, we may still poke around on it a little more. I don't know. So all we get is a psychedelic light show. The LED lights under the deck there. That's pretty cool. A tail light and the display. I've changed nothing and I'm getting nothing. Okay folks, it is back together, working perfectly. No. Fail. Someone on the list said, like, yeah, you know, just cut your losses. The thing probably isn't going to work. They're cheap. They're inexpensive to begin with. You know, you just don't want to throw money at parts. Yes, I said that before. And what I think I'm going to do is I may keep it and, you know, might poke around with it later. I really doubt it. But I also might just put it up for sale for 25 bucks just to cover the cost of the power supply I bought. And get it out of my face, because I have enough broken crap. Okay, well, I can't win them all. Alright, it's kind of hard to tell, but I'm working on this HiBoy scooter again today. I saw a post that somebody said that they had the same blinking lights as I did, and they said what was the cause. And someone said broken wires in the throttle. So I've pulled this thing apart, obviously. I did not video it because I figured like it'd just be a crapshoot. But I'm down to the throttle itself. It's a thumb throttle. And I pulled those parts out of it. And I took this one end cap off these wires, and guess what? They're broken wires. But what the hell do they go to? I don't know. And like doesn't really seem to be a way to pull this apart more, but I'm wondering if I can get just a new throttle from HiBoy. I mean, that would probably be the fix. On the HiBoy site, 13 bucks for a new throttle. Do I waste another 13 bucks? I think I should. Shipping free. $13.81 is the total. So this whole unit is kind of spring loaded. And I just turned it with my thumb and I noticed that I see one wire right there. And there's no way in hell you're going to reattach that. See in there? Sure, you can see better than I can see. Let me get more light on it. Ouch. Yeah, so I guess these wires feed into the inside and are connected to something. And yeah, just fatigue back and forth. Broke them off. 13 bucks. I'd say it's worth it, but I still want to try to take a look at this thing. Yeah, I just noticed something else too. That these work like tabs to hold the insides, to hold this rotating part. in. How do you grab all those at once? Yeah, force it, I guess. I got it apart. The inside piece just has this spring. Don't lose its location. And yeah, here's some wires. This thing just came out of here. I have no idea what the thing's even supposed to do. And there's kind of a piece of crushed plastic that I don't think I did. So yeah, let's order one up and keep our fingers crossed. One thing I do recall though is the control board down where the battery is. Down in there smelled kind of PCB-ish, you know, that electrical awful smell. And I'm just wondering if the throttle shorted out and might have shorted out something on the control board. So am I wasting another $13? Yeah, probably. Okay, well, the new throttle came in from HiBoy, directly from them. I think it was $15, $16 or something like that shipped. It took about 2 weeks to get here, painfully long. There's the old throttle that I took apart to examine. And came up with the, which you probably already know, that the two wires here broke. And looks like the wires aren't broke here. So this would kind of go like this. I think the brake we have to get on first. And then this goes in the slot here. Don't know if I have to tighten or loosen anything. Oh yeah, there's that one screw, you remember, which actually looks like this. We should probably loosen that up. I think is that just spinning around or what? Oh, I think that's good. Okay. Yeah. Don't be hasty. Yeah, let's break another one. A lip or something on this? I don't know what's holding it up. I'm going to put a little bit of grease on it. Maybe not advisable. I don't know. Slide a little easier. By a little, I do mean a little. That was a lot. I lied. All right. Why the freak won't you go on? Oh, yes, it went on. Boy, suddenly that edge is very sharp. Got to go on at least this far. I'll wipe that grease off. Okay. Maybe a little more. And then this cable here has to go through here. Ah, and there it is. Okay. Okay. Believe it or not, that is kind of basically it to see, well, not really to see if it works. It needs to be a little more together than that. Okay, what I'm going to do is plug it in. This is plugging the throttle in. And then I took the shrink wrap, heat shrink that was around this, and I'm just going to plug it into the to the main stuff. I assume there's still a charge in the battery. Let's turn it on here. Oh, we got different lights. Uh-oh. Is it gonna work? I gotta pull the front wheel up off the ground. No. Does not work. Don't know why. But, I mean, I didn't get that battery light last time. Maybe I'll get the application out and see what's going on. Sorry I didn't put you down by the front wheel when I tried it, but it didn't work anyway, so you didn't miss anything. It says locked. Unlock. Connected. Light on. Yeah, that just puts... Well, I can't do everything at once, but that puts those lights on that you've seen before. Settings. Sport. Lights. They say they're on. Unit. Mile. Startup. Okay, this is probably it. Yeah. Kickstart. Zero start is what we want if we want the wheel to go. Because otherwise you got to have the bike on the ground and kick starting it, pushing it. Okay. Okay, now I'm frightened. Okay, now I'm going to put you down there. Okay, let's see if the wheel moves now. Yeah, baby! Awesome! Beautiful. Now we just got to put it back together, which will probably be very boring to watch, so I'll probably do that on my own. Off we go. Shit, seems pretty fucking fast. Just had to say hi. Look at this thing.
I love it. That's dynamite.
I pulled it out of the trash.
Seriously, huh?
Yeah, fixed it.
Wow.